Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel Deadly Coder, and today we will be discussing the solution of problem A of Codeforces round 755, and the name of the problem is mathematical addition. This was the first problem. So let us first quickly go through the problem. The problem says that we are given two positive integers u and v, and we need to find a pair of integers which can be negative as well as 0, not necessarily positive, x and y, which satisfies this condition. And what is this condition? This is basically x over u plus y over v is equal to x plus y divided by u plus v. And the solution x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 is forbidden, because this is a trivial, this will be actually a trivial solution of this. If you put 0 for x and 0 for y, then left hand side will be 0 as well as right hand side will also be 0 for any values of u and v, right? So the first line contains test cases and we have to print, right? So like initially I thought several approaches, like making x as 0, and then if we make this x as 0, then we will be just left with y by v is equal to y by u plus v, right? But that won't work. So like what I thought over this is that I just assumed that let x by u be a integer. Okay, so first of all let me write this. uh, let's say use a pencil. Okay, so what I want, we want x over u plus y by v should be equal to x plus y by u plus v, right? So this should be the constraint. We should choose x and y which satisfies this constraint. So what I assume, let x be some multiple of u, right? Let x be some multiple of u. So let's say x is equal to k1 times u, right? And similarly let y be also some multiple of v, so let it be k2 times v, right? So now if you just substitute it over here, it actually becomes k1 plus k2, and that should basically be equal to k1 times u plus k2 times v and divided by u plus v. So if you just cross multiply them, this will actually become k1 times u plus k1 times v plus k2 times u plus k2 times v is equal to k1 times u plus k2 times v. Now as you can see, k1 times u will be cancelled and k2 times v will be also be cancelled. So now what we will be left with, let us see. Let me have some eraser first. So let's erase this upper part so that we can use it. Okay, so now let us see. Okay, so now this turns out that k2 times u plus k1 times v should basically equal to 0, which essentially means k2 times u should be equal to minus of k1 times v. And so we can just rule out from here that k1 times k2, right, should be equal to minus of u times v, right? So basically from here, as you can clearly see, like this was the soul of the problem, that if you just set k1 to be minus u and k2 to be v, then obviously their ratio will be equal to minus u by v. So and so that solves our problem. We can basically set our x to be k1 times u, so that becomes basically minus u into u, right? So that basically becomes minus u square, right? And similarly my y will, our y will become equal to v into v, so that becomes like v square. So that will that will only be the solution. So I can show you my code. Like we first of all taken u and v, and then my x will be minus u into u, which is minus u square, and y will be equal to v square, right? And actually you can verify it also. Let me show you how you can verify. So like if you just see, like if x is equal to minus u square, and if you just substitute y is equal to v square, then actually our left hand side will be what? It will be x by u. So x by u is nothing but minus u, and plus y by v, v square by v is v. And if you see your right hand side, what is our right hand side? That is x plus y divided by u plus v. So x plus y now becomes minus u square plus v square, and then divided by u plus v, right? So if you just simply if you just simply simplify it further, basically this can be factored into minus u plus v into basically u plus v, and that whole divided by u plus v. So like this factor will be cancelled out, and so our left hand side is equal to right hand side, right? So that proves that our construction is right. We can just set x to be minus u square and y to be v square. So that was all about problem a. It was kind of easy, right? Obviously it's problem a, so it's easy. So thank you for watching. If you like our video, please share, subscribe it. Thanks.